chain smoke and I say fuck a lot. But I accept myself for the way I am. I accept you too. Viewer discretion advised. And continuing from John Doe's Twitter feed, February 6, 2017, Jamie Lynn Spears' child is involved in a serious ATV accident, and for some reason, Dan Schneider panics, not because the child was in danger, but because someone may find out he raped Spears and fathered her kid. Blind item number 10. A lot of panic with our creepy as fuck tween show's producer slash molester who thinks today's news is going to somehow bring to light that he is the father of the, at the time, teenager's baby. Jamie Lynn Spears' watched daughter crash. Reports yesterday suggest that Jamie Lynn Spears was not present when her daughter, Maddie, rolled an ATV and remained submerged underwater for several minutes. Jamie was there, but was unable to rescue her daughter immediately. Reports by the same outlet also said it was during a hunting trip. That was wrong too, and happened in full view of the house. The police report says the child was apparently steering the Polaris ATV about 100 yards from her parents when she took a hard right to avoid running over some nearby drainage ditch. In doing so, she overcorrected, causing the ATV to enter the pond. The ATV and child were instantly submerged in the water right before their eyes. Within seconds, the child's mother, stepfather, and other family members reached the pond, dove in, and attempted to rescue the child, but to no avail. The child was trapped and secured by the seatbelt and the ATV's safety netting. Within 2 minutes, Acadian ambulance services arrived and assisted in freeing the child from the cold waters.
Did she say nice things about me? Because I will tase her if necessary.
Uh-oh. I
have the taser. We haven't had to use it in a long time. But
I said lots of nice things.
So I said nice things about you too.
Oh.
That's going to get on TV.
What?
That's going to get on TV.
Tuesday, July 4th, 2017. Blind items revealed number 38. One of the most cold-blooded things I ever saw happen was at this party for a tweener show. A very famous, long-running tween show. This must have been the 3rd or 4th season of the show. Anyway, this regular cast member was 18, maybe still 17. I was stopping by the party for a quick minute at the most. Unlike their former boss, I didn't like the party with tweeners. Anyway, this actress is doing lines of coke like crazy. She really starts to get agitated at one point and starts jumping around, almost like she was in a mosh pit. She slammed into this big glass award case. The glass is everywhere. Awards in it have hit the ground and broken. So the perv boss comes by and asks what happened, and the actress, without missing a beat, pointed at a featured player who was hoping to be promoted and said the featured player pushed the actress into the cabinet. The perv turns to the featured player and says, "You are fired." She never had an on-camera job again, revealed as Amanda Bynes. June 28, 2017, any blind producer found a new way to molest young girls and teens. Number 2, this former tweener producer who got an A-list tween at the time pregnant found a new way to molest young girls and teens. He started a YouTube camp where the teens pay money to get lessons from him on various things. During the lessons, he has them change outfits numerous times and films them doing so. He also talks to them about any interest they may have in acting, and loves talking about sex scenes. And those who are responsive, he invites back to his place. October 11th, 2017, in the days following the Harvey Weinstein scandal, Annie reports Dan Schneider has hired a lawyer because 2 of his former stars want to speak out. This tween producer hired a lawyer once he found out the formerly annoying singer and her former co-star want to speak out. A castmate of the former co-star is also willing to speak out. October 19th, 2017. Annie reports Dan Schneider is throwing co-workers under the bus to keep the spotlight off him. Days earlier, Nickelodeon's Loud House creator Chris Savino had been fired for sexual harassment allegations. Blind item number 8. That tween show producer, who has been a staple of the space for over a decade, is throwing network co-stars under the bus to try and keep the light pointed away from him. So far, there are 2 that have had their careers rightfully ended because of him, but he is running out of people to keep people distracted from his awfulness.
Amanda doesn't think she looks good. She might be a little crazy. Oh, wait.
You look gorgeous. Hold on, hold on. Right here, right here. No, come towards me. No, come towards me. Stop. No, just walk towards me. Stop. Can I just get a shot of you walking towards me?
I'm asking you not to.
There's asking, then there's this.
Let go of the camera. Excuse me, let go of my camera. Please let go of my camera.
You cannot do this. You have to delete
All right, can you let go of my camera? Amanda, stop.
Didn't she want to be left alone?
All right, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Ow! Ow! Yo, what the hell? Yo, let me go. What the hell's wrong with you? Stop that. You dug your nails into my neck, lady. Dude, are you insane with that? Dude, look at my arm.
I didn't touch you.
November 2nd, 2017, Any reports Amanda Bynes is about to name names. Blind items revealed, number 5. This former A-list tween actress turned A-list dual threat actress turned stays at home a lot is about to name names. A lot of names. A lot of molesting and assaulting and passed out to men 2 and 3 times her age when she was a teen naming names. All the people she's naming still work a lot. I think she thinks she won't be believed because of her past. And it names Amanda Bynes. December 17th, 2017, in this blind Any details the abuse caused by who I'm guessing is Dan Schneider by a guest star on one of his numerous children's TV shows for the Nickelodeon network. Blind item number 3, her time as a tween. On the 2nd season of this very hit tween show that is no longer on the air from a tween network, this tween was brought in for an episode. She said that during the filming of the episode, that the producer for the show would rub her shoulders and back all the time. Several times he reached down and groped her breasts. He said he loved what she was bringing to the role and that he was going to invite her back for a 2nd episode. He did. It was during that 2nd episode that he went beyond the massages and groping and told her that he was having a hard time focusing because she was so sexy and that she needed to help him out. He cornered her in a trailer and made her touch him. She said after less than 30 seconds he finished inside his pants. He then told her she did well. Later that day, another producer said they didn't need her to work any longer, and what they got from her that episode was fine. March 26, 2018, over 10 years after any lawyer and MSN tabloid report Dan Schneider raped and impregnated Jamie Lynn Spears, Nickelodeon and Viacom announced they are ending their relationship with Dan Schneider. Exclusive, Nickelodeon has ended its long relationship with one of its most prolific series creators, Dan Schneider. Following many conversations together about next directions and future opportunities, Nickelodeon and our longtime creative partner Dan Schneider / Schneider's Bakery have agreed to not extend the current deal. Nickelodeon said in a statement to Deadline, since several Schneider's Bakery projects are wrapping up, both sides agreed that this was the natural time for Nickelodeon and Schneider's Bakery to pursue other opportunities and projects. Among other things, I hear there have been multiple complaints of abusive behavior against Schneider filed by members of his staff. Schneider has been Nick's top creator / showrunner of live-action comedy hits for past 2 decades. He is credited in part with discovering such young actresses as Ariana Grande, Amanda Bynes, Jamie Lynn Spears, and Victoria Justice, who were cast as leads of his series. But along with all his success, for years Schneider has been under a cloud of suspicion over the treatment of some younger stars of his shows. Among the things that have raised eyebrows are his tweeted photos of the toes of his young female stars. Additionally, there have been issues of bloated budgets and long production days on Schneider shows.
Put your whole big toe in your mouth. Check this out.
I don't want to get my feet all...
Okay, on 3, I'm gonna...
Just do it!
Alright. There we go. Spread your toes, girl.
Woo! I still say this is not performing!
Alright. Let's turn on some music and make your feet dance.
What?
Dance is performing.
But...
Yeah.
4/11/18, Any blind. Viacom is trying to cover up the discovery of multiple cameras in each trailer, dressing room, wardrobe, and hair and makeup. Hundreds of cameras in any place there was a chance of nudity on the set of a tween show. Blind item number 14, being covered up, or at least trying to cover it up, was a discovery on set of this now shut down show. There were multiple cameras in each trailer, dressing room, wardrobe, and hair and makeup. Literally hundreds of cameras in any place where there was any chance of nudity. The show, a tween-type show, had hundreds of tweens cycled through the seasons. It is unknown how many thousands of images and recordings exist. The executives at the network are trying to keep all of this quiet because they would be potentially facing hundreds of lawsuits from anyone who was a victim. This all came out after the showrunner was fired. Fucking stoned.